Hello friends, let us start exercise 2.6. Now in this exercise I am not going to solve each and every example because the examples are extremely simple. We will just write it down and discuss it, and you will have to solve it completely because we have solved such kind of examples number of times. Okay, let us see that. The first few examples, they are given the quadratic equations and they asked us to find a discriminant for these quadratic equations. I am not going to solve these examples on the board because those are extremely simple examples the way we have learnt it. Okay, so let us quickly see the 2.6. The first is x square plus 4x plus 1 compare with ax square plus bx plus c, find out abc and find out delta with the, this is the discriminant you have to find out, b square minus 4ac. You have to just find out the value of discriminant. I don't think this question can be asked in the exam even for 1 mark because it is very simple. They will modify it further and ask the nature of roots also based on the discriminant. So this is the first. The value of the answer is, discriminant is 12. Let us see second example. 3x square plus 2x plus 2x minus 1. 3x square plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. 3x square plus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Similarly, you have to solve this example just like before. Delta is 16. Third example is x square plus x plus 1. Delta is minus 3. Fourth example is, ही एक्झाम्पल्स मी सॉल्व करायची गरज नाही आहे असं मला वाटतं अँड आय एम शुअर की तुम्हाला हे कळलेलं आहे कारण अतिशय सोपं आहे. बी स्क्वेअर मायनस 4ac व्हॅल्यू फक्त त्याच्यात काढायची आहे आणि म्हणून मी ती सॉल्व करत नाही आहे. पण पाहिजे असल्यास तुम्ही जेव्हा मी इक्वेशन लिहीन तेव्हा तुम्ही व्हिडिओ पॉज करा, ही व्हॅल्यू फाइंड आउट करा आणि मी सांगितलेल्या उत्तराशी चेक करा की ते व्हॅल्यू बरोबर आहे की नाही. ओके. फोर्थ इज √3 x square plus 2 root 2x plus 2 root 2x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. मी म्हटलं की आपण हे करूया, याचं कारण असं आहे, number of students get scared of this root sign and they think that this is something alien example and they do some mistakes in that. एकच मी तुम्हाला सांगतो की इकडे ए बी सी काही असो, ते रूटमध्ये असो, इंडेक्समध्ये असो, फ्रॅक्शनमध्ये असो, आपल्याला काही फरक पडत नाही कारण आपल्याला आपला फॉर्म्युला अप्लाय करायचा आहे आणि जस्ट लाईक एनी अदर एक्झाम्पल हे एक्झाम्पल पण सॉल्व करायचं आहे. बट स्टील विल सॉल्व दिस एक्झाम्पल. विल कम्पेअर दिस विथ ax स्क्वेअर प्लस bx प्लस c इक्वल टू 0. सो वी गेट a इज इक्वल टू √3, b is equal to 2 root 2 and c is equal to minus 2 root 3. So what will be our delta is b square, that is 2 square is 4, root 2 square is 2, so 8, or let us write it down, 2 root 2 square minus 4 into ac, that is √3 into minus 2 root 3. Very simple. This will be 4 into 2, 8. This minus sign and this minus sign will become plus sign, and √3 and √3 is 3. 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24, and your answer is 24 plus 8 is 32. So your discriminant is 32 in this case. Let us see further Fifth example is 4x square minus kx Now this is a trick. This is a trick to fool the students. Somebody will do what? They will consider that the roots are real and they will equate this with 0 and they will find the value of k. This example is limited to just find the value of discriminant. You don't have to find the value of k. Just write what is the discriminant, that's all. You don't have to write the value of k. So let us solve this. So discriminant is b square minus 4 AC. So it is minus k bracket square minus 4 into 4 into 2. So this will be k square minus 32. So discriminant is k square minus 32. Okay. स्वतःच डोकं चालवून त्याला 0 शी इक्वेट करून k ची व्हॅल्यू काढायची गरज नाहीये कारण त्याने ती विचारलेली नाहीये. ओके. आपल्याला माहित नाहीये याचे रूट्स रियल आहेत का नाही आहेत का काय आहे हे आपल्याला काही माहित नाहीये. सो k ची व्हॅल्यू काढायची नाही. यू हॅव टू स्टॉप हियर अँड हियर इटसेल्फ. सिक्स्थ एक्झाम्पल इज इक्वल टू 0. इकडे सुद्धा फक्त डिस्क्रिमिनंट काढायचा आहे. k ची व्हॅल्यू काढायची नाही आहे. आपल्याला त्याने दिलेलं नाही आहे की वेदर द रूट्स आर रियल और नॉट, वी डोंट नो. So don't equate it with 0 and find the value of k. Okay, just limit yourself to find the value of discriminant only. So answer for this is 16 minus 4k. Discriminant is 16 minus 4k. So this was the first type of questionnaire from the 2.6. Let us see what else we have. Question number 2 from 2.6 is determine the nature of the roots of the following equations from their discriminants. Now we have to find a discriminant and determine the nature of roots also. Both we have to do. Okay. Let us check the first example. Y square minus 4y minus 1. Y square minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0. Pause your video and find out the value of discriminant first. That is delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. Do it. Delta is 20. So the root, so which is greater than 0. So what will be the nature of roots? Real and unequal. But can you see this? It is 20 greater than 0, but it is not a perfect square. It is greater than 0 but not a perfect square. So we know that the roots are real and unequal. Both the roots are not equal. But you can definitely say these roots are conjugate roots. And you know what are the conjugate roots. That is something, if 1 plus root 2 is the first root, then the 1 minus root 2 will be the second. This is called as the conjugate of each other. So of course, even if you don't write this, those are conjugate roots, that is okay. Your answer can be limited only up to real and unequal. No need to say that those are conjugate roots. If you write, it is okay. If you don't remember, if you don't write, that is also okay. But at least this much answer you should have. So the second one is y square plus 6y minus 2 equal to 0. Pause the video and find out the delta for this. The delta here is 44, which is greater than 0. The roots are real and unequal. Let us see 2.6, third example from 2. Same kind. Third is y square plus 8y plus 4 equal to 0. y square plus 8y plus 4 equal to 0. Find out the delta. Just do it now. Pause the video. Okay, delta is 48, which is greater than 0, and roots are real and unequal. Next one, fourth. 2y square plus 5y minus 3. 2y square plus 5y minus 3 equal to 0. Find the value of delta. Pause the video. The value of delta is 49, which is greater than 0. The roots are real and unequal. Next, fifth one. 3y square plus 9y plus 4 equal to 0. Find the delta. The delta is 33, which is greater than 0. So the roots are real and unequal. Let us go for the sixth example. 2x square plus 5 root 3x. Root 3x plus 16 equal to 0. Find the value of delta. Pause the video. Delta is minus 53, which is less than 0, and when it is a less than 0, the roots are not real. We will say no real roots. Okay, let us see the next type of example from 2.6. The main question number 3 from 2.6 is find the value of k. Find the value of k for which the given quadratic equation has real and equal roots. They are given few quadratic equations. They declare that these quadratic equations have real and equal roots, real and equal, and we have to find the value of k. That means this is clear that discriminant is 0. We have seen this kind of example. Let us see the first one. The first is k minus 12 x square plus 2k minus 12 x plus 2 equal to 0. Try to solve by yourself. Pause the video, try to solve by yourself, because you know this is A, this is B, this is C. Find the value of discriminant, equate to 0, and find the nature of roots. Pause the video and do it. Let me solve this. Here A is equal to k minus 12, B is equal to 2k minus 12, and C is equal to 2. So B square minus 4AC we will have equal to 0, because discriminant equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. So we have 2k minus 12 square minus 4 into k minus 12 and into 2 equal to 0. Now in this case there is one more way of doing it. You may feel that this calculation is going little bit complicated, right? I can do one thing to simplify it. I will just replace k minus 12 with letter m and then see what happens. So k minus 12 is m. So here I get 4m square minus 8m equal to 0. M is common, 4m is common, so I get m minus 2 equal to 0, because when 4m goes that side, value becomes 0. So m is equal to 2. Now k minus 12 is equal to m. So k minus 12 is equal to 2. So k is equal to 2 plus 12 is 14. So this is how we got the value of k without going into a bigger calculations. Okay. Doesn't matter if you want to solve it by this way, but what you have to do here, if you go in the direct method, what you have to do, 4 into k minus 2 bracket square, that is k square minus 24k minus plus 144 into 4, then 8k minus 12 into 8. A longer calculation is there. Why to do that? Because we know that k minus 2, k minus 2 are common. So I can substitute this k minus 2 here. K minus 2 equal to m. By this way, calculation is very simple. Okay. So no need of going into deeper calculation, longer calculations. But still, if you want to do, you want to check your own arithmetics. तुमचे अरिथमेटिक्स किती पक्क आहे हे बघण्यासाठी जस्ट व्हिडिओ पॉज करा आणि हे सबस्टिट्यूट m ला न करता सॉल्व करा. चेक इट आउट. यू शुड गेट द सेम आन्सर. k मस्ट बी इक्वल टू 40. याच्यामध्ये एक प्रॉब्लेम होऊ शकतो. मी हे बघितलंय, बऱ्याचदा मी बघितलंय, स्टुडंट्स इथपर्यंत बरोबर करतात परफेक्ट आणि ते इथे सोडून देतात. दे डोंट फाइंड द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ k. ते विसरून जातात. दे जस्ट फॉरगेट that we have to find the value of k and not this not this k minus 12, or that is m. So if you are substituting, then again resubstitute and find the final value. Don't stop here. Okay. So k equal to 14 is the answer for this. Let us see second example. K square x square minus 2k minus 1x minus 2k minus 1x plus 4 equal to 0. Pause your video. Find the value of k. The roots are real and equal, so discriminant is 0. Do it. Let's do it. Here we have b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Hence we have minus 2 k minus 1 square minus 4 into k square into 4 equal to 0. You have to solve this. How you will solve this? 2 square and this bracket square, that is 4 into k square minus 2k plus 1 minus 16k square equal to 0. Further, 4k square minus 8k plus 4 minus 16k square equal to 0. Then we have minus 12k square minus 8k plus 4 equal to 0. Now this is another quadratic equation what you have got. Just solve this equation and you will get the value of k. Mostly you will get the two values of k. Solve this. The answer for k is, once you solve this, answer for k is equal to minus 1 or 1 upon 3. So this is another tricky example where you are given one quadratic equation, but to find a value of k, just discriminant, to find a value of discriminant, you have to again solve one more quadratic equation like this. How you will solve this? You can divide this equation by minus 4, so this will become 3k square plus 2k plus 1 equal to 0. Solve that quadratic equation by any method and you will get the value of k. So here we have finished exercise 2.6 and now we are going to see the next topic, that is the relation between the roots and the coefficient. We are going to see relations between the roots and coefficients. Thank you.